All right. So, yes, I did pair your device. This is a home monitor. What you're going to do is take this home, plug it in next to your bed. As long as it's within range while you sleep, it's going to download information if it needs to. Otherwise, its job is going to be create a report every 3 months and send it to the doctor's office. That's basically it. It's already paired to you. If you sleep within 6 to 10 feet of it, it's going to do its thing.
So there's no need to connect to anything. It's just...
No, it's cellular. It's all one
Wow.
self-contained unit. It's plugged into power, and next
It's
to
where
you,
she is, it will read.
it's going to do it. Now, it's going to do that at like midnight to 1 o'clock every night. It's going to ask your device, do you have any information for me? If it doesn't, nothing's going to happen. Except every 3 months, it'll create a report anyway. Send it.
That's what Deacon Wright did. When that report that Dr. Patria got, his had improved so much she was jumping and shouting when she called him to come to the office. Yeah.
So now the other thing is, if you do have a red flag event, it would send it that night.
Right.
Or say you get dizzy, you have palpitations, you have something that feels weird but doesn't feel like, I don't need to go to an emergency room. If it feels like an emergency, I want you to go to an emergency room. But you have something you just kind of want looked at, you can always hit the button on that thing, and this screen's going to show you a picture of what it wants you to do. Hit this button. It's going to have you pick this up. It'll show you a picture of holding it over your defibrillator. Once you hold it over the defibrillator, it takes it about a minute to do a download, and then it's going to send that to the doctor's office. So if you had some palpitations or something like that, again, you didn't scare you, but you're like, man, I don't know, that didn't feel right, you can always push one through to the doctor's office, call the office and say, hey, I had an event. Can you look at it? Is there anything I need to come in for?
It's like a Star Trek deal or
So,
something.
Yeah.
Man.
We're not going to beam you up. Any other questions for me? So really just take that home, plug it in. That's it.
Wow.
Your device is MRI compatible. If you would ever need an MRI, you can still get one.
Cool.
We usually have to wait 6 weeks or so just to let that lead kind of scar into place. And no, I wouldn't do any arc welding. I don't know if you're into that, but I wouldn't do that. They're going to want you to keep that arm kind of down at your side for a few days, probably a couple weeks. It's up to the doctor. They usually
So how does she do that? Because she asked Dr. Ebersol.
You can take this out, but keep the one on. Do you have one over your shoulder? Keep that one on. What we
so
want is
you
to act
won't
like you have
raise
a
it.
book. Act like you have a book under your arm.
Oh,
You
I
don't wanna
see.
drop that book. There's a wire.
I get to take it down, but like
There's a lead that goes through this vein down into the heart. We need that lead to kind of scar into place. Reaching, stretching, that kind of stuff can move that lead early on. Once it's scarred into place, we're all good. The problem is early on, right after we've placed it, we don't want you doing anything that could dislodge that lead, and we have to go in and change that and fix
So
it.
can you put your hands on that piece again? I'm feeling this so other family members
Like
know
I
what we
say,
do.
generally, you can probably take your wrist out of here. This thing is, this kind of motion is fine. We don't
Okay.
want reaching and stretching. No
So if
lifting.
she take her arm straight down, is that okay too?
This is fine.
Gotcha.
What we don't want is stretching, heavy
Okay.
lifting.
Okay.
And the doctor will probably give you more instruction, how many days they want you to do that.
Okay, so that would be in his written notes, Gabrie, because Dr. Ebersol isn't a cardiologist. So they will give written notes apparently.
Right, the
to give to
written
you.
notes will be by the cardiologist, and that staff will let you
one.
know.
Very
usually
good.
2 weeks or something like that.
Okay.
They kind of want you to
Okay.
take it easy.
All right.
He's going to have more in-depth instructions.
Sounds good.
Mine's just kind of general, but yeah.
So you're housed in the hospital for all patients who have this done, or
I'm
do you
all
come
over
in?
town, all over town.
Oh.
So I go to all the hospitals, all the clinics. You'll probably see me in clinic. Or one of there's about 6 or 7 of us in town for
Awesome.
Medtronic. So you'll be seeing
Interesting.
one of us kind of regularly in clinic.
Okay.
Whenever you see Dr. Tabal,
Tabal.
you're following with Tabal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then,
He's with Dr. Shatria. They're all
Yep.
there together.
Yep.
Yeah. Heartland.
yep.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to box that back up. That's
Okay.
really it. Inside this is a booklet about your ICD. You can do some reading if you so
I've been
choose.
reading online for the past week.
This is a temporary card. You need to carry this with you until you get a card in the mail that it's going to look like a credit card. It says that you've got an implanted medical device. It's got the serial number, lead numbers, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Carry that with you if you travel,
I
fly.
was about to
that
say
kind of
fly.
stuff.
Is that
It's information basically that proves that you've got a medically implanted device.
okay?
And you know, if you get wanded, that kind of stuff, you can
Yeah,
prove,
it's-
look what I've got. Also, if you get wanded at an airport, it's probably not going to do anything to it, but I always tell people, let them know ahead of time. I do have a defibrillator. If they're using the hand one, tell them not to linger over it. Say, I've got a defibrillator. You don't have to wand me for 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
It's right here. I've been told that there could be an interaction. Just
Okay.
do it quickly.
Got it.
But never seen it actually be a problem.
Okay.
I will box this up.
Have you ever been filmed before?
I feel like maybe 1 or 2 times, but not generally.
I have to share this with other family members,
That's
though.
a good idea, though.
Yeah, so everybody be on the same page of information here.
All right, all that stuff is in this, the booklet, the card, all in here. You should get a card in the mail within the next couple weeks. Any other questions?
I was curious as to how in the world, if she was gonna have to be plugged into something at night when she slept, and
Nope. It's going to be just like
so
this.
it's not intrusive at all. Okay.
No, battery should go somewhere around 8, maybe 10 years. It may go a little less, may go a little more. It all depends on a lot of things. Right now, it's probably going to trend toward the longer side. But we'll just have to wait and see how things pan out and what it looks like as we go. But everything looks picture perfect.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You take care.
This was quite informative. Let me see. How do I do this?